Everything on the mountain liked Christmas through and through, and the witch, who lived just above the mountain, did too. The witch loved Christmas, but for reasons commercial, so she formed a plan that was quite controversial. She could have just blown up the whole island then, but what was the point in doing that when she could build a themed land and charge a high fare to every bear, bird and creature that went there. But whatever the motive, fiscal or some other, Grunty was alone when they had each other. Why would they come in to her dark, dingy place? But then a big witchy smile arose on her face.
If Christmas existed only in my castle, I could charge what I like and be a right fucking asshole. They're hanging their stockings, it's Christmas tomorrow, apart from Bottles who hung some pants in his burrow. I must find a way to enable my theft, to make it so mine, the only Christmas left.
For tomorrow, she knew, all the spiral gals and guys would wake up around noonish, they'd rush for their toys, and then, oh the noise, 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 noise. That's one thing she hated, the noise, 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 noise. Then the creatures, furred and feathered, would sit down for a spread, and they'd eat and they'd gorge until they're almost dead, and they'd burp and they'd fart and then, well, you get the idea. They're carrots with eyeballs and ripe plump tomatoes. They'd even eat boulders 'cause they look like potatoes. And then they'd do something she just couldn't bear. They'd get drunk and be loud and be rude and swear. As she already spent Christmas in isolation, the spiral folk did cause extra frustration. But their money, their hard-earned dough.
I have to work hard to steal it though. If they lose their own Christmas, where will they go? When they find out there's just my Christmas, they'll freak, and they will all come down to Freeze Easy Peak.
Then she got an idea, an awful idea. The witch got a wonderful, awful idea.
I know,
said the witch without a pause.
I'll rob them all dressed up like Santa Claus. I mean, I don't know why I need to dress up precisely, but I'll assist in the theme and help things go nicely. I could do with a reindeer.
The witch looked around, but as reindeer are rareware, there were none to be found. Did that stop the wicked witch? No, the witch said rather brave.
If I can't find a reindeer, I'll dress up my slave.
So she called over Clungo and got a glue gun and put horns on his head and a tail on his bum. Then she got some sacks and in a magical way turned her broomstick into a sleigh. She tied down Clungo, then the witch said, "Let's go!" And the sleigh began to head down the spiral mountain path where the spiral folk were in bed. There was no light to be seen, the hour was at hand. The spiral folk had finished playing Donkey Kong Land. When she arrived at the house, the area she panned.
This is the first place,
Grunty Claus spat, as she climbed to the roof, and it jiggled her fat. Grunty went down the chimney, well, tried at least, but the hole hath not the capacity to fit such a beast. Grunty got stuck in the chimney, once, twice, maybe more. She said,
"Seriously, fuck this. I'll just go through the door."
She got inside the shack, and in a manner quite swift, she pocketed and stole every last gift. A sweater, a games console, 16 rashers of bacon, toy cars, yellow shorts, the DVD taken. With these bags of stolen goodies she needed to throw, she thought, "I've got it, out the window." The greedy witch proceeded to raid the fridge.
They won't notice if I only take a smidge. But since food is a big part of Christmas Day, it better for me to just take it away.
All the food flew.
Out the window it goes. The tree is the only thing left that I froze. I froze? That doesn't make any sense. I know you need a rhyme scheme, guys, but seriously, shape up.
The witch grabbed the tree and readied to leave. When she felt a small tug on her grunty claw's sleeve, she turned around fast to see what was there, and staring at her was a confused honey bear. The witch had been caught by the bear with the pack, who'd got up to make himself a midnight snack. The brown bear looked at the witch and said, "Grandma, what big teeth you have." "No, Banjo, that's not how we do it. Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin." "No, that's not right either." "You're a wizard, Harry." "No, god damn it, this is meant to be a Dr. Seuss parody." "The monkey from Planet of the Apes?"
Banjo, what are you doing? It's 4 a.m.
"Help me, Dr. Seuss." "You know what, let's skip ahead a bit." It was 1/4 dawn. All the birds still a-sleepin', all the bears still a-snackin', as the witch was finished with her packin'. All the gifts into her broomstick/sleigh, then she darted all the way, back up to her lair, to hear all the cries of all the spiral girls and guys. Her plan was set, today she'd go, door to door to let them know. If they'd missed the Christmas thrill, she had a Christmas land to fill, with well-made houses by an icy lake. The warm-hearted affection she'd strive to fake. As once she'd let them know their bliss, she'd add on the end.
It'll just cost this.
And bam! There's the hefty price. The reason she had been so nice. They'd be obliged to pay. It's Christmas Day, and she was sure they'd pay any price to say, "On Christmas Day we had a blast. The day seemed ruined, but then at last, a saviour brought our dreams to fruition, and all she asked was a small commission."
That's a noise
smiled the witch.
that I can hear below.
So she paused, and the witch put her hand to her ear, and she did hear a noise flowing like a fountain. Louder and louder it came up the mountain. But the sound wasn't sad. It was the same old shit. She hadn't stopped Christmas, not even a bit. But she realised the thing she should have stole.
Damn it, they still have their alcohol.
She stared down at the activities, trying to comprehend. The celebration continued when she wanted an end. Every creature in the mountain took each other's hands, and they started singing. No gifts or the like. She hadn't stopped Christmas. She'd caused a happiness spike. And the witch, illuminated by her cauldron's glow, stood puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so? It came without presents, food, or good reason. It came without bacon, decorations, or even Liam Neeson.
And she stared for a while until she had to blink. But all that staring had caused her to think.
Maybe Christmas,
She thought.
is more than I'm told. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, is never to be sold.
And what happened then? Well, Gruntilda joined in. Not with the festivities, but she whacked open the gin, and lamented her plan, as really they say, no creature should be alone come Christmas Day. And maybe the robbery was just her way, to get some interacting, for her to play. She withdrew, rather drunk, and went to her bed. And that night she thought as she lay her green head,
Maybe they pay attention if I was beautiful instead.